awesome. So I'd take my butt, get my flare off of it. First thing, any pitch. Nope. Check on the list. 41 foot. She'll make her to 41. Perfect. We've got that. That's one part of it all done with now.
Right.
And then you come back, and then you're like, does it have 15 rings to the outer third?
Oh my God.
So what I'd do is I'd kind of just take my quick count, so I knew how kind of old my timber was.
Right.
And the wood that was coming in. And so then like that log where I'd look and I go, it's got quite possibly the rings, and then it goes 15 rings to the inch. And so when you start getting that 15 rings to the inch, that's turning into old growth.
Right.
So then I automatically go to then, is it 3P? Is it a 1P? And it depends on, you know, and then
right.
you just start, you're just like you're grading logs in a mill. Every log and that's a scaler explained that to me. He says every log that comes in, he says when you're in big logs, he says automatically they're a 3P. Take from your 3P and then downgrade.
And build down.
Does it have the knots? Yes. Does it? And then the other thing was, so like this log, so you don't have really any surface knots.
Right.
Okay. You don't have anything showing here in the face. So we've got toe kickers.
Right.
But then it's like, so is there a knot here? How far are they spaced? 8 feet?
Right.
Are they gonna make? So then like the C sort was kind of your shit sort. I called that the China sort. So the shit sort was just that, China. J sort was fucking Japan. Japan fucking likes smooth, the ring count. So, you know, your 15 rings to the outer inch, that's their money.
Right.
That was that J sort. Clean surface log, only a few toe kickers. I mean, it's like an SM quality log.
Right.
So all an SM is a 3P log, but it's a smaller. It's only 16 inches on the scale end. And so you just start downgrading, and it's like, oh, and then you get old growth, and it was like, oh my God. And it was a nightmare for the shovel operators.
Well, that's when a lot of people went to having 2 shovels and 2 chasers, because they had one shovel and a chaser working the chute, and then the second shovel and the chaser grading, marking, and loading.
Oh, and it's a fucking...
They had to, yeah, because if you had more than, you know, 4 knots to 4 feet.
And the thing is there been, like, them guys that worked for Brian Kirkpatrick, they were good. I mean, all of them were cutters for IP.
Right.
Dude,
Well, and that's where it starts.
Put them in a patch of just regular logs. Fuck.
Make export
or
all
you get
day.
export. We did that one export job. I ran 99% log quality.
But that's where it all starts, is right on the stump.
Right.
If your cutter cuts it.
I mean, they knew that fucking I mean, I'd pick their fucking minds, and I've forgotten. I used to know it like fucking just, oh yeah, that one's got, nope, that one's got to go there. Because a lot of times, like, you know, we'd get into that stuff, even logging on IP for the Jippo, you know, you'd have a lot of stuff that was all bugged.
Right.
A lot of wood that was bugged. And so it'd hit the landing like it is here, especially underneath a big tower. You know, we'd fucking, one chaser would take off to the butt, one chaser would be here, and we'd just,
Start working.
you know, and it'd be like there's a little whisker there, flomp, flomp, you know, smooth them up, clean them up. Any fluke, any little,
round it.
Oh my God, it was like, fuck, there's finally one.
Yeah.
It was a fucking nightmare.
Well, I remember that one
The thing you can
job.
hope for is that you get an even stand.
Yeah.
If you could get it, if you see an IP, the company side's logged even stands.
Right.
The fucking Jippos, it was just fucking hardwood, old growth, fucking shit.
Right.
Just
rehab unit.
Oh God.
Yeah.
You know, it might have some even 8-footers in it, but it's just.
And then down to your.
Oh, and it just hair. You'd almost hope for hair. It's like, yay, hemlock. There's
yeah.
But then when you get in the hemlock, they'd fucking throw an export hemlock sort on you.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I know we did that one job. I think it's when I worked for Bob Kelly when we first started exporting. Oh God.
That's a night.
I remember Dad and Dale was chasing and Dad was running loader, and it's like 3.5 gallons of gas a day for one chaser. You know, rounding the butts and just ridiculous.
I mean, that was the thing. In order, like, even working for Dean's Mountain, you know, we were off Penn Road. You know, we were doing 20 and better a day. 2 shovels.
Yeah.
And I mean, 5-gallon can of gas.
Well, and that's why you hoped for the hair, because you knew it wasn't going to make export. Right. Just bucket.
Well, now it's for Willamette, so we didn't do any of the export, but fuck me. I mean, it was a fucking nightmare. And they it sucked. God, it fucked.
Yeah, the only time I've exported is, like I say, was that one big unit for Bob, and then when I come back to work for Kelly. You know, the rest I've always worked for these other mills, so.
Right. No, and that's just it. It's like, it's just so much fucking waste. And
yeah. Yeah, at the very beginning of the export, there was so much 4-foot blocks that to take the swell out of the butt.
It was just fucking,
instead of taking a 16.
And the thing is that 4 foot didn't mean nothing, because
they were getting
like
so much.
This log right here was worth over $1,000.
Right. Yeah, and if you'd have bucked a 16,
just loading a pump pile, we're fucking making money.
Yeah.
And oh God, they made money. And then you get in them big old growth. That job we did on San Antonio, and there's still timber down in there. I drove up in there about 10, 12 years ago, and I'm not kidding you, that patch of BLM in the very bottom, we were out 4,000 some fucking feet, and it is just a nasty.
They're trying to get a hold of you, Mike.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, there's gas somewhere around that coil. I'm gonna bring us some gas. All gas.
Well, isn't
Copy, we'll be down there in a minute.
It's that piece just on the other side of that hills where we thinned, where I had the diamond on one side, and
But that batch of wood.
This patch right here?
Remember when the diamond was first rigged up, when we first pulled up in here?
Right.
That was a piece that old Dave Bailey, there was a 3/4 inch fucking skyline extension or something still laying in there.
Really? Yeah, because we had the diamond pointed that way, and the
chicken up on the very top.
Right. Yeah, because you were working on the Thunderbird, but every time we turned around, I was, where's Stacey at? He's over here at my tail hole. Why?
They'd fucking send me off. I was like, sure, go ahead and knock that out. I'm like, oh, I will. I'm so sick of them motherfuckers. I'd just fucking go wander. I found a pond clear down off in that fucker. Check things out. Fucking I'd come up that one day. I went all the way down in that fucking canyon, down the fucking draw, found this pond down in there. I could fucking do it. I fucking went clear to the bottom of that unit, and I come hiking up the road. I'm like, hey, what's going on?
God, that one day Kevin yelled over the bank, and you were working on the Thunderbird, but we were almost tail-holed together. We was like just standing there bullshitting in between turns. And he yelled something over the bank, and you said on the radio, I didn't know you guys had a woman running yarder. he come unglued. I'll come down there and show you, woman.
You just come right in.
God, you used to get him so fired up. He could be
dude, after I caught him smoking fucking dope, it was all over. And then that day you called him Todd Hardy. And I'm like, you're such a little bitch. God, shut up.
He could be just whistling Dixie first thing in the morning right after payday. Oh yeah, I'm rich. Yeah. And all you had to do is walk in, say one thing, and just absolutely ruin his whole day.
Just crush him.
Oh God, and then he'd just be Twitter pated all day. I think they're coming around in a rig, I thought was what they said.
Oh no, we're taking it to him. That's what he.
Oh no, yeah, put it
Darwin,
put it in Stacy's pickup.
we'll be heading down there in a second here.
Yeah, I remember that.